Welcome Capricorns to Wolf and Falcon Tarot. Today's read is going to be a look into the month of October with some general advice from the universe and or your spirit guides. So please only take what resonates and drop the rest for somebody else, as tarot is just potential outcomes and we all have free will. Before I start the read, I'm just going to make a note of the fact that we are currently in the last quarter moon for the next couple of days, and this is a time to start releasing anything that no longer serves you. Let go of any old grudges, bad reputations, relationships, mistakes made, toxic habits, and so on. This is a phase of the moon, requires you to be honest with yourself, to identify the toxic behaviours and bad habits that might be contributing to give towards a negative situation, so that you can release those too. And just to note that on the 2nd of October, we will be into a new moon, which will be in Libra, and that basically is telling us to practice our decision-making skills if we can, hone this vital life skill. You will naturally bring about more balance because you will no longer be torn between several options. Plus, you'll feel more in control, as the decision will not be made for you by circumstance. But on the other side of that, on the 2nd of October, there is a solar eclipse, and the solar eclipse, being an amplified new moon, signals the closure of a major chapter and the commencement of something new and profound in your life. This is a potent time to initiate new ideas and bring new dreams to life. So, without further ado, let's get a message from Spirit Guides to you. What is in the energy, frequency and vibration of Capricorn's read, please, Spirit team? Energy, frequency and vibration, please, Spirit Guides. What have we got there? Line rampant, last quarter. So we are in the last quarter. So the energy is energy or courage. And the last quarter is creativity and release. So could have energy to create something. We could have to release, or the courage to release. So we'll probably, what is the vibration, please, Spirit? Well, that's quite a lot. I can't take that. The energy, what is the vibration, please, for Capricorn? All right. We'll be there all night doing that. Said split it, take the top one. The moon hair. Rebirth. So the frequency of this read is, this is like so I feel like you have the energy to create something, because the moon hair is a card of fertility. So you've either the Capricornus is for, you either have the energy to create something which is going to be fertile, or you're being asked to have courage to release something for a rebirth. So we have got two outcomes here for Capricorn. We either need to have courage to release something for this rebirth to happen, or you have the energy to create something which is going to be fertile. It's going to be fertile. Not necessarily means having babies or anything, but it could be a fertile, it could be a job situation or a business idea, business venture, excuse me. So we go ahead, ask for the Astro Alignment deck for a energy, frequency and vibration, just to help out with which way this is for Capricorn Spirit Team. Second house, finances. So this reading could be around finances, value, possession. Multi-fate, balanced, I can't pronounce that word. Curious. Vibration. What's the vibration, please? The 6th house, Virgo, work, service, health. So I've got a feeling then that this is, you're being asked then to be, what did we say this was? You've got the energy to create something fertile, and it's to do, the energy is to do with your finances, Capricorn. The frequency is to bring balance. I feel like it's to bring balance into your life. So you're being asked to create something that's of work, service and health. So this is to do with your work, what you're about to create. So you've got the energy, you're being asked to, so yeah, and especially with the new moon, and the fact that, you know, with this solar eclipse happening on the 2nd of August, this is a closure of something. This is the beginning of a new chapter. It's something new and profound in your life. This is a time to initiate new ideas. Excuse me. So you're being asked to have courage, or you have the energy to create something that's going to be fertile, bring fertility into your life. It's going to bring balance. It's going to bring finances and possessions, and it's around your work, what you want to do. So, advice from the universe, please, spirit guides. To start with, what does Capricorn need to know? The Ace of Swords, so fresh ideas and aha moment. Let's just see that as I split the deck. So for Capricorn, please, what do they need to know? What advice do we have around this? Business idea. Page of Cups, the Hermit. What do they need to know? The Knight of Wands. So, the Page of Cups. This is the card of being an optimistic dreamer. And the Hermit is somebody that goes within. And the Knight of Wands is to beat to your own drum, beating your own drum. But it's also a card of inspired action. So what is it that they need to know? What you need to know? See, the Page of Cups is also a card of creativity, and I'm thinking that because of we've got creativity out as well with the last quarter moon, and the energy here is just suggesting what you need to know is there's creativity inside of you, and the Knight of Wands is bringing inspired action. So you're going, yeah. So what you need to know is that you've got this creativity inside of you, Capricorn. It's within, it's inside of you. It's like your guiding light, and you're going to have this inspired action. So you probably don't quite see where this is coming from right now, but it's going to come, and I think that it's going to come from deep within you. What a nice start to a read. So let's go to a perspective around this. What's a perspective for Capricorn, please, spirit team, spirit guides, around this venture? A perspective. Six of Swords, moving away. Safety from storm. That's the way I like to see that card. A new perspective. So we've got the Six of Swords, the Emperor, and the Tower. Why the Tower? Unexpected change. Could be unsure of yourself. So the Emperor is like the divine masculine. So you're clearly kind of, well, male or female, it doesn't matter. You clearly you might be asking that to, let me see here. Six of Swords is saying this, you have safety from a storm. But there's the storm. The safety, I feel like a perspective is that you probably feel like there's like, this is going to change you. This is going to be like it might feel sudden and might feel overwhelming, but really what's happening is with this inspired action, it's going to bring safety from the storm. It's going to be, it's like there's going to be action to take to avoid this tower. Because it could just be that it's a surprise event. You might be unsure about this, but in chaos move towards the brightest light. So there may be like some destruction going off around you that you're aware of, but you're actually going to be led away from it, and an authoritative figure may pop in to help you. But this is like, the Emperor is also a power card, you know, so you're being protected. You're going to be protected from the storm by taking action around this destructive chaos. So this inspired action is gonna help you. So it could be, or maybe this is what it's about, because we've got the work, service and health. So it could be that whatever it is that you've gone through is going to give you this inspired action. It's a difficult one. So maybe you might be able to jump in here, Capricorn, and let us know what it is you go through. I mean, the world's going through, you know, politically everywhere, the world is going through a tower moment, especially with authoritative figures, and especially out in Britain right now, it's horrendous. But I feel, Capricorn, that you are going to be pulled away from this storm. But you've got an action to take, and it's certainly going to be an unexpected change. It's going to feel like a surprise. There's going to be a surprise event around this situation. Or maybe I feel that's what that's the perspective that you've got to see this as, that this venture that we're being asked, that you're being led to go in, to have faith in it, because it's going to bring you safety from this storm. It's going to bring you a lot of power to avoid this storm. I feel like because the Tower card doesn't necessarily mean it's destructive in your favor. It could be destructive. It could be destroying everything else around you just to make it even better, you know. It could be destroying the horrible stuff that you've gone through. So it could actually be, this could be a really pleasurable sudden change. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad, but there's a storm that you're being saved from, and I think I've got it. I think I understand it now. But there is an action to take, and will bring a surprise event. So a new perspective is to know that you're being saved from this storm. There's a safety from this storm. Action for Capricorn to take then, please, Spirit. You are to... So, the Eight of Pentacles, this is like, if you see here, all of these are like skills, accolades, and every one of them, they're just like weaving in and out of they just weave in and out of her brain like this. So like, she's been training, she's been studying, she's been practicing, she has the skills to do this. Whatever this is that you are probably unsure of, especially with the fact that you've had to go deep within, that you're probably unsure of, is believe that you've got these skills. The King of Wands, I mean, this is a guy he commands this fire with confidence. He's entrepreneurial, he's a natural born leader, a visionary spirit in his time. He's passionate and heart fueled, and he's successful. So the Eight of Pentacles, it's all coming together for you now. That's how I like to see this card. It's, you know what I mean? It's all coming together now. And as you're staring at that light, it's just firing out there. And the King of Wands is like this, like I say, he commands with fire and confidence. He's entrepreneurial. And at the end of it, Spirit's saying, trust me. And Sagittarius just got this card as well. Right at the very end of it's almost like Spirit saying, trust in me. Trust in me that this is for you. And for 2 readings now in October. It's almost like in October, there's a sudden shift in the world, and people are going to start doing some absolutely awesome and amazing things. If there could be something destructive happening that we're not even aware of yet, but you have the energy and you have this courage. You have this courage to create something, Capricorn, and it's going to be transcendent. Whatever this is, it's going to be transcendent. It's going to be like a rebirth. You've got this, it's going to be around your finances and your possessions. You're going to feel balanced from it. You know, oh, there goes Jon Snow. And it's got to do with your work and or a service to others. You are inspired. You've got this creative inspiration deep within you already. And it could be that you just need to find that inner light to get this up and running with the Knight of Wands. You know, start beating your own drum by going with him. And I feel like that's definitely what that bit's, that's what that's saying here. That's what you need to know. You need to start beating at your own drum and follow your inner light, because you've got this Page of Cups, this creative energy, the optimistic dreamer. It's almost like Spirit's saying that, this is something that you've been dreaming of. Jon Snow's falling down, I can't believe it. I knew that wouldn't take too long. And then, just to recap here, oh crikey, all these cards are falling down now. Just to recap here, this new perspective, what you may not be able to see is that there is this tower moment, but you're being saved. You're going to be saved from this storm. This is, you see how she's being pulled away from. There's a storm in the background, and there's the beach there. But these birds are doing all the work. She's got no rowboat. All she's got is her belongings. Her head's looking away from the storm's coming down in this direction. So she's being pulled out of that. So she's being saved from the storm with the Six of Wands. And it could be that I feel like you're this authoritative figure. You're going to have this divine masculine energy around you. This is going to feel powerful. And maybe that's why this tower's come in, because this venture of yours is going to be so powerful, Capricorn, that it's almost going to feel destructive, like a sudden change in your life, like a rebirth. I feel like this is very transcendent for you. You're probably like going to be taken by surprise on how quickly this comes in. And I think that's why the Tower card came out where it is, because this is going to be you're going to have to, with this Emperor card, you're going to have to take charge of the world with confidence and generosity. You're going to have to be confident. You're being saved from this storm for a reason. And that is to create this, I'm hearing empire. But to you, you're probably going to be, it's going to take you by so much surprise that you're going to be unsure of yourself. But what you don't have to do is, the action for you to take here is to understand that it's all coming together for you now. That you've got to be this emperor, this authoritative power that commands fire with confidence. You're going to be, look, that line's just standing off. Realistically, with your back to somebody, when you've got your back to a lion, that lion's coming at you, innit? It ain't just stood there like Aslan, So and then the universe is saying with the Fool card, take this, this is a trust. She's doing a trust fall backwards into nothing, into the ether. This is trusting the universe to hold her up, and you can see here with this light here, It's coming from below, and from the universe, it's coming from above. So it's coming from below and above, and it's just holding her up in this trustful, and she believes in it. She's trusting. So Capricorn, I don't even know where to end this read. What I am gonna do is go. I feel that because this is a businessy sort of financial kind of thing, I'm gonna go to Musashi, because Musashi does have some real cool knowledge. And if you've never heard of Musashi before, if you're new to the channel, well, he was a swordsman that won 60 life and death battles with in Japan, you know, donkeys years ago. And then at a certain age, I believe in his like 30s, 40s, he went into hermit mode and in a cave where he wrote 5 scrolls, and these were his disciplines for life. And they actually are quite cool when it comes to, you know, businesses and stuff like that. So we can use this as information now. If you never read it, the book is the Book of the 5 Rings, and it's well worth a read. So let's see what Musashi has to say, please, for Capricorn regarding this financial new dream coming to life, I guess. This new dream, this inspiration, creative inspiration that Capricorn's got. How can you help them here? How can we help them? What advice can we give? That's the one. So interesting. Musashi said, to hold down a pillow means not allowing the enemy's head to rise. You must always be able to lead the enemy about. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless... Sorry. The important thing in strategy is to suppress the enemy's useful actions, but allow his useless actions. So what does that mean then? You don't always need to fight someone to win. In this quote, Musashi is making the point that by distracting those with whom you are arguing, by picking up on a mistake or showing that your case is the stronger one, you can call the shots and win without fighting. So, by distracting those with whom you are arguing, by picking up on a mistake or showing that your case is the stronger one, you can call the shots and win without fighting. And I think that's where you're going to be protected in this storm. This is how you're going to get out of this storm that you're in, and that's how you become this emperor that commands all of this, Capricorn. That's you winning a battle. It's this tower moment is almost gonna feel like it's gonna be bad for somebody else, but it's not gonna be bad for you. You've got this, Capricorn. And with that, I'm gonna have to end the reading there. I can't really work out how to go further with this. I can only say that you have these skills. So please comment down below what your ideas. Well, I mean, you obviously don't want to be sharing your ideas out to the world. So, you know, you might want to keep them to your I would certainly keep them to my chest until you realize your dream. And then hopefully you can come back to this and let us know. And if you've already started, if this is already happening for you, Capricorn, please. If you've got advice for others, that would be fantastic. Drop them in the comments box below, because I feel like we should be a community and help each other, especially in these hard times. This is what we're here for, to help one another. So that's it. That's all I have time for today, Capricorn. If you like the reading and you made it to the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you for staying. Please give me a thumbs up and consider a comment, even if it is constructive criticism, because for every day for me is a learning day or a training day. And please, why not subscribe? It's free, and who knows, maybe one day you might share a video to somebody that really needs to see it. Again, that's it. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. See you around.